Hi, honey. I know. Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. This is Priya Tiger, as promised yesterday. Yesterday was all about our historic first ever collared bobcat release in collaboration with the FWC. So that kind of swallowed up our entire day. Got home at like 9 o'clock last night. But yesterday was also the 5-year rescue anniversary of Miss Priya. Miss Priya. She's gonna be too chatty and too all over the place because yesterday was also a fasting day because today is our quarterly flea medication, and the big cats are very smart and they don't like to take it, but they really need to take it. So Miss Priya is a little hangry. And we're running pretty far behind on feeding this morning because of our newest rehab rescue, Miss Malaya. So right now, both of our operations managers are out with Malaya. And what they've been having to do is give her sub-Q fluids multiple times a day until she starts drinking on her own. The very, very, very exciting part is that yesterday she became a little more food motivated and actually started eating, so that's good. I know, honey. So Priya has been yelling at everybody who's patiently waiting to go out and feed. But she'll have to wait till our ops managers are up here because on flea medication day, they are the only ones that feed the big cats to ensure that they take their med. So right now Priya is hanging near her lockout door because that is her food plate right there. And we keep the cats separate from their food plates until it is time to actually eat. So it's safe for them and safe for us. So Malaya did eat quite a bit of food on her own yesterday. She's also taking meat off of a stick, so they've been able to shift her around more easily. So that has been amazing. So you hear that her mooing is becoming a little more grouchy than normal. But don't worry, don't let her fool you completely. Priya is back to getting some eye drops twice a day, and that means she's getting multiple snacks first thing in the morning with her meds keeper, and then again at night. So she got 2 snacks yesterday, so she's better off than some of the other big cats. Getting a little growly. This is usually the scenario that happens when Priya will roar at me. Because I've hung around too long and I did not give her food and she's not having it. So thank you guys for sharing this, tagging each other. I have all kinds of verbal updates today. So I just told you guys about Malaya. It is mad mooing, you are correct. Morning. Gonna follow them in hopes. Because Priya is always pretty laid back, pretty sweet for the most part. She does have that side to her, though, where she will jump on the side of the cage and yell at you. All right, I'm going to go because I don't want you to be mad at me. It is not my fault. It's not. I would feed you if I could. So, don't worry. She's getting a full diet today with her flea medication. We have to keep on top of all types of parasites here because we are in Florida. Year-round warm weather, rainy seasons, all kinds of things that could cause issues. So we have a lot of things that we do monthly and quarterly. And it's very, very important. And we make up for it in snacks anyway, so. All right, so my goal today is to pretty much try to see every cat, because my last 2 days back at work after my 5-day vacation has been very busy. Hey, good morning. Mr. Jordan, who you guys saw. Oh, she's a-chasing. Sorry, baby. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a roar. Oh, 5 years ago, thinking about the rescue of Priya. Hi, we're so lucky that we still have her. We rescued 5 big cats from a terrible place in Colorado that was essentially a tiger breeding mill. They had hundreds of big cats that all needed rescued, and many, many, many of them have had severe health issues. A lot of them have passed away. This is Duchess. I'm now talking about Priya's rescue. I let her do all her talking while we were over there. Both of these girls can be seen on the Tiger Lake camera. So bigcatcams.com, find Tiger Lake. But Priya was the first rescue that I ever witnessed come in, besides Hoover. But it was the first time I was asked, as just a yellow shirt, if I would come in and photograph all the behind the scenes of releasing all 5 of them into their enclosures. So that rescue has a very, very special place in my heart, and Priya is our last babe from that. Mr. Seth and Andy, Shiraka, Gabby or Gabrielle, and Priya. Duchess is more interested in food prep and Priya today as well. So as I mentioned, yesterday we released Pia and Venkman, and about 2 weeks ago we released Nakoa. So we were down 3 rehab bobcats, but we've had 2 more recent ones come in. Autumn, who you guys saw a little bit of yesterday in my live. We have built her an outdoor catio area, which is really amazing. Because she can now go in and out and get fresh air and vitamin D and sunshine, and she's got more space to be a little more active, even though we do not want her to be too crazy, because she does have a broken leg and she's got a very twisted up spine. So we have to be very, very careful and not spook her and not stress her out. So, but it has been very, very exciting to see her already improving so much. She loves to eat. She's taking all of her medicines. She's finally going to the bathroom regularly. There's a Loki. Hi, Lokesters. Hi, cutie pie. Everybody over here is ready for breakfast. I'm sorry, I'm not the breakfast person. This is Mrs. Claus. Hi, honey. So you guys can see exactly why a fasting day is my best day to show cats on a live or get photographs, because everybody's hungry. There's Loki, a Savannah cat. Right behind him is Mr. Running Bear and Mrs. Claus. Everybody's a Mr. and Mrs. now. That's stemming from my trip. I'm even doing that to people. I'm like, hey, Mr. Victor, how are you today? Because that is literally how everyone in Belize treats us, and it was amazing. Hi. I know, wild lady. So we took my husband, Jamie Victor and myself took my husband to Belize for his 40th birthday. And we had 5 days in the jungle, and it was absolutely incredible. This is Beecher. So thank you to everybody who was wishing us well wishes and gave us the time and privacy to just get away and unplug. It was a very nice reset. I basically didn't have a whole lot of access to Wi-Fi, which was awesome. So I'm actually already sleeping better than I was before. So it was badly, badly overdue. And it was amazing. So I highly recommend, if anybody's looking to do something awesome, Central America is so underrated. your money goes so far there, and the hospitality is like absolutely next to none. I mean, it's just insane. Like, we came back to Florida and we were like, gosh, everybody's so rude and busy and everything's 5 times the price. But anyway, but while I was gone, we did unfortunately lose Sheena Serval, which broke my heart, and I won't be doing much talking about that, but I know that we did send her out for a necropsy, so hopefully we can find out what maybe caused such a sudden decline for her. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was in her teens, and that's already more than what they would live in the wild. And when you're from the pet industry, you aren't raised by your mother, so you're not getting the proper nutrition. Hi! Mr. Beecher's like, I'm eating all this grass. And all these squeaks behind me is Mrs. Claus still. Meow. Meow, meow. So everybody's ready for breakfast. Their front crew just isn't here yet. My husband and Emma are over there already feeding the center cats. Miss! Meow. But as I said, Malaya was rescued. Carol went and picked her up, and then Gail is the one that took her to see the neurologist a couple of days ago, and we're still waiting on results back, but just in the last 24 hours, her improvement has been substantial. Mr. Loki, he's like, lockout? Breakfast? No. Mrs. Claus is killing me. Are you hearing your neighbor? She is so very silly. So very silly. So on fasting days, we still don't completely fast any of our very eldest cats or any of the cats that are on medications. So everybody keep that in mind. A lot of the cats have actually had a little bit of a snack. We just have to make sure that they are hungry enough to take their medicine. We do put all the rehabs get more medications than almost anyone else on property because they come in with basically everything. Hi, Bear. I know, cute boy. I know, handsome. Running Bear Bobcat. He's our oldest cat on property, so don't worry. He got a little bit of breakfast yesterday. He loves breakfast though, so he's almost always like this. You're almost always this jazzed for breakfast. Yes, you are. I love bobcat sounds. If you guys didn't know this, bobcats have more vocalizations than any other cat. They can sound like just about anything. It's absolutely amazing. Hey, you! Hi, Tut-Tut! We know you already had breakfast. Marie was already here. Marie was already here with your meds. King Tut is another Savannah cat. So I only got to do a really quick drive around on Tuesday, and then I was pretty much locked down to my desk just catching up on emails and online orders and all the things. So I am just as excited to see all these little faces today as I am to show them to you guys. So we're gonna try to see everybody. Right? That's why I can't just hang for too long with any one of you. I'd sit here all day and my phone would die. Cute boy. Cute boy. Hi, sweetie. I missed you. I'm glad you were a good boy while I was gone. Yeah. Let's go try to see Moses and Bailey real quick. We're gonna try to see everyone that we can that is out. I can't obviously make cats come where you can see them, but we'll try. So currently in our Bobcat Rehab program, we have now Malaya and Autumn and Summer and Kahira and Birdie. Kahira and Birdie will be our next two cats that will be collared and tagged with the FWC, just like Pia and Bankman yesterday. And we are so excited. So that release was amazing. A lot of emotion in that one. Here's a Moses and Bailey. Hi, kiddos. That's Bailey. And there's Moses following her. Follow the leader. So Pia and Bankman are two female native Florida bobcats that came to us with severe cases of mange. They spent a couple of months here, regaining strength, gaining weight, and healing from the mange. They both turned into just beautiful female bobcats. And they were released yesterday on a 2,000 plus acre spot of land that ended up like being surrounded by tens of thousands of acres of land around it. So they're going to have tons of preserves and private protected lands to live on. And we saw all kinds of awesome animals while we were there. There were, some cattle, some longhorns. There were deer, all kinds of cool birds. And so as soon as they were released, the research team actually showed each of us all of the equipment that they use to actually track the bobcats. So they actually will be doing flyovers in the area. They use this awesome equipment. It made us feel very high tech, where basically radio signals from their collars alert what general area they are in. Also, about every 11 hours or so, they get a map with pinpoints showing the cats' locations and where they're moving. So we're gonna get some amazing, really cool answers to questions that we've always had. Where do they go? How far do they travel? Do they stick together when you release two of them at the same time? When do they start making and raising families? And all of those fun questions. Whoop! Tripped. Him's tripped. Here comes Bailey back down. She went to see the other side, like maybe there's the foods over there. Miss Bales. I kind of cheated coming out here before breakfast after a fasting day just to make sure you guys could actually see cats that most of the time when I walk up to their enclosure, you're like, where even are they? Cats have huge enclosures with various sections and tunnels and dens and doorways where we can shift them around, and all their enclosures are natural like this, so you can barely see Bailey and her grasses over there while Moses is front and center. Moses has always been a little more chill than Bailey. All right, let's keep it moving. So I'm not going to go over into this area because they have put down all the food for their cats that have the medication in it, and I don't want to be a distraction. I certainly don't want to scare Filmo away from his plate, so we're going to go back this way where the feeders aren't here yet. Medication days take a lot longer than a normal day. Usually it runs like clockwork, but cats are smart. So let's try to see an Ariel, a Kelowna Dryden, a Lovey, Sue and Lakota, Flint and Biscuit are back here. Unfortunately, I guess we might not see some of the center cats if they're going to be stubborn with their medicine. All right, let's see. Hi, kiddos. Here's a Miss Sue. Hi, Sue baby. Hi, cute girl. Hi, cute girl. Pretty lady. You are too. You's very beautiful. She's like, no, I am fierce. There's Mr. Lakota. Hi, sir. Good morning, handsome. Good morning. You're so fierce. You're so fierce. Him's very fierce. I know, it's not food, baby. It's just a stabilizer. It's just a stabilizer. You can tell though, if you're a viewer that watches a lot of my morning lives, that these cats are definitely creatures of habit here. Yeah. Halloween kitty. Yeah, he doesn't get breakfast one day, and that's what I get. A lot of the time. You don't find half of these cats this time of day because they're just like, no thanks, human. I don't need you. Oh, Mark's heading to my small girl. There's Ariel. There's the tail moving. Pretty girl. Ariel is part leopard. Cheryl, you noticed that too. I crouched down in front of Lakota with the stabilizer, and because he's such a good operant conditioning cat, he immediately thought, well, if I do a down, maybe I get a treat. Miss Ariel. Yeah, to make myself feel better, usually when they growl at me like that. Oh, hi, Dryden. Hi, handsome. I always tell them it's their kissy face. Everybody's doing Halloween cat. That must mean Culona's on this side somewhere. I'm gonna bet in the den. The other downfall is some of our very shy cats on a fasting day will automatically think that maybe it's gonna be like a vet visit or something. So as soon as their routine is a little bit disrupted, they just don't trust it anymore, and sometimes they won't eat because of that. So these cats are very smart. Oh, there's a Culona. Hi, honey. Hi, sweet girl. Here, I don't want to chase you away from lockout, so I'm gonna come this way. Hi, sweetheart. That's a kissy face for sure. Scary. See that discolored orangey area on their tree? That's clearly a good scratching post area that they must like. Every time I've ever gotten good pictures like this of Culona, it's because it's been a medication day. And then she creeps away and hides. Hi, cute pie. That sounds like Mouser screaming. Everybody is sassy. Let's go try to see Lovey. Yeah, hi, Mr. Halloween. I know, it's not food, babe. It's that stupid stabilizer. You're fine, honey. Let me walk by and then I'm going. Thank you. He's like, okay, walk out. As you can imagine, on a fasting day, so yesterday would have been one of the more dangerous days for cleaning, because when you don't come out and feed them regularly on their schedule, they get pretty feisty with your cleaning supplies. They'll try to grab at your buckets, your poles, your tongs. Lovey might be another one that's thinking this is a vet visit and isn't going to show herself. So smart. Where's Lovebug? There's Nikita. Don't worry, we did not fast Nikita. Pretty much anyone who's over 20 years old gets their food no matter what. And this only happens quarterly, so it's not the end of the world. I hate to say it, but a few of the cats might actually need a fasting day every now and again. They get a little inactive, and in captivity, they don't get the activity level that they need. And that can lead to weight gain, which can lead to future health issues. Oh yeah, Lovey's like, I'm too smart for this. You don't have food and something's weird. Something's weird. Well, boo, no Lovey. Let's go see. We're pretty close to Survey, and then I'll cut back through. Let's see. Deb, help remind me anything I should be plugging right now. I did check our float.org campaign that is currently going. It ends on Monday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Oh, Marie's going to Survey too. Cool. It is a Windsong Bobcat, the original Bobcat that Carol got that started this entire sanctuary. It's float.org/BCR, and we are only at about $1,000. Last campaign we did back in March, you guys helped us raise $4,000 for the cats. So Marie is giving Survey her morning meds and food. Survey's a 21-year-old serval. So please don't miss out on supporting the cats. Hi, Marie. I didn't want to get too close and disturb, but oh, the flea treatment for Survey. I know I was trying to avoid everybody, but then I was like, well, but it's Marie.
There's nothing in there.
We won't hang around for too long. I know it's...
Good, wasn't it?
Yeah, good job. So yes, float.org/BCR. There's a Windsong Bobcat. It's basically our 29th anniversary shirt. So please don't miss out on that design and help us at least get close to what we did last time. That'd be amazing. Such a cute chewy face.
They think that's the...
Yep, they do.
Come on. Well,
Good girl.
I'm
Yeah.
shaking. I'm so nervous. She needs to eat it all.
Well, so I kind of do that on purpose sometimes, because I think when she thinks like you're not going to give it to her, then she takes it more aggressively and eats it. It's like if it's a game. It's a game. So close. Oh. Well, good job, Marie. You've already got a good portion in her. Only 2 pieces left. Perfect. Yes, if you guys are not the 99 cents a month supporters on Facebook, the supporter group, you are missing a ton of awesome videos from Marie and now from Lauren. And I used to, when I had time, I would try to toss stuff over there too. And they're really cute moments because both Lauren and Marie have a lot of special relationships with the cats. And Marie has been here for over 15 years, so you guys can learn a lot from them. So let's see, float.org/BCR ends on Monday. Giving Tuesday is November 30th. Afton and I will be spending the day doing some special lives to help fundraise for that. Our goal this year will be $100,000, but we have a very generous match of $35,000. So if you want to do the early donation, you can go to bigcatrescue.org/Tuesday. And dollar for dollar, you're being matched up to the first $35,000. So that puts us really close to our goal already, which is amazing. And this year we're fundraising Mr. Biscuit to help feed the cats. That's one of our biggest expenses. Meat costs have increased anywhere from 70 to 200%. That's crazy talk, Biscuit. We feed these cats a very high quality diet and a good variety. So beef, chicken, pork, turkey, fish, you name it. We've probably tried it for some of our pickier cats. Livers, all kinds of ground meats, shrimp, all the things. And then as well as I mentioned earlier, Malaya and Autumn and Summer all have very long-term futures here in our rehab program. And so just within the first 48 hours of Malaya arriving, she cost over $4,000 and a lot of intensive care. So anything you guys are donating for Giving Tuesday this year is supporting feeding the cats as well as our rehab program. Mr. Biscuit, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Let's go see Flinster. Whoa, I'm being chased. Chased by a biscuit. Whoa! I was hoping you were going to duck down. Sometimes I worry about your eyesight a little bit. You know, every cat you see here as a permanent resident pretty much has either been born and raised in captivity and can never be set free, or has had medical conditions. Hi, Mr. Flint. That has prevented them from being able to survive in the wild. Flint and Nabisco are no exception. Nabisco was very young when he was found after a forest fire out west. So orphaned, unfortunately then raised and imprinted by people, but also we think he might have some hearing and visual impairment. He likes to play with his food more than eat it sometimes. That would not help him in the wild. And we all know Mr. Flint. Flint was found by hunting dogs, came in with many broken bones and what we thought was maybe some neurological or head trauma. He's healed really well. He's grown up to be a handsome, amazing boy, but his pelvis healed too narrowly for him to be able to eat and pass whole prey, which if you're a wild bobcat, you're eating rabbits and birds and deer, and that was not going to work either. Moo! So many cute bobcat noises today. Well, let's backtrack slightly because I think that they have already been over here to see a few of these cats and they've moved forward. So I'll actually get my cart as well. But we'll try to see Shiloh and Filmo, Frankie, Mr. Mouse. So now I see the front feeders are here. It's a really unique day to feed because you've got to pretty much give them only the pieces with the meds first and hope they eat it, and then if they do, they get their whole diet. Hi, Mr. Frankie. Hi, handsome. Hi. Hi, cute boy. Oh, I missed you, buddy. I missed that boy. See, nothing different here. Frankie's always waiting for second breakfast. We're always waiting on that second breakfast, aren't we? Yeah. Always waiting. Hi,
This is Ryan, Susan, Misty, and Cassie headed to the rehab area. We will be off radio for the time being.
Rehab project. Now that we have a brand new empty cage, it's gonna need cleaned out because peat and Venkman are free. I do want to mention that if you guys have not watched the conservation game, over the weekend they put it out for a 3-day virtual screening. It was only about $12 and it was worth every penny. I cried a lot. I was very angered. I was also very inspired and very motivated. It was sort of a jolt to my system that I really didn't realize maybe how burnt out I had been feeling, and a lot of compassion fatigue. And watching the conservation game was the jolt to my system that I really, really needed, that I didn't even know I needed. And it really gets you pumped up about the Big Cat Public Safety Act. So this coming Monday, they're going to be doing another screening. So that is Monday the 22nd, this coming Monday. In the evening, there will be a screening for the conservation game as well as a live Q&A. I did that on Tuesday night. That was the last night it was available the way I watched it. And I tried to get as many people as I could. It really bummed me out that that was announced and happening while I was out of the country. So I didn't get to shout it from the rooftops the way I wanted to, especially to my own family and friends, because I was born and raised in Dayton, Ohio. And that is where the amazing Tim Harrison started this project. And it was absolutely an incredible film. Definitely the movie everybody should watch. So you guys can follow the links that Karen and Deb are posting. Make sure you don't miss it, and make sure you're sharing it with everybody you know. You know, it's really gonna hit hard for you if you're from Ohio, if you're from Pennsylvania, if you're from any of the places that get featured in this documentary. It is absolutely incredible. It really hit home for me. And you know, if you've ever been that person that wanted to be the next Jack Hanna or the next Steve Irwin or the next, you know, person interacting with animals on TV to help people love animals, it's really going to help wake you up and put you on the right side of this. I went through basically a box of tissues, but it was so worth it. So highly, highly recommend. I am just so, so proud to be part of this organization and to know all of these amazing people bringing this to the public. And until we can get it seen in a wider audience, they're doing, you know, smaller screenings, and this one you do not want to miss. Right, Frankie? Look at that boy. Frankie's like, yeah, watch it. All right, sweet boy, I gotta keep going, even though honestly I would sit here all day with you. I feel like I've shown you a ton of cats, but I haven't even like hit the edge of how many cats there are. Like, we're only in the front corner. Where's Mouse? Is he in his new hay? Yes, you got new hay. Hi, bud. Rawr. Rawr. Hi, cute boy. I know, it's not food. I saw you get food, though. You have food. Whoop. Not the tail. So, fresh straw in his den. just because it keeps getting a little bit down into the 50s at night. Right, Mouse Mouse? Roll. 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 I know. All right. Moving along. So, conservation game, Big Cat Public Safety Act. If you guys are not making your weekly call to your legislators asking them to support the Big Cat Public Safety Act, it is so important to be doing that. And I believe they're still doing the free gift. So every week that you make the call and you show up on the list that Carol and Aaron are able to pull from the system. Oh, there's a Filmo. Then you're getting an awesome gift shop item. Also, over the weekend on the 13th, Carol's Cage Fight became available on Discovery Plus. I have not gotten to watch it yet, but what I was so happy to hear was Michael Weber, the director of the conservation game, brought it up in the live Q&A Tuesday night about how he has watched it multiple times and he plans to watch it multiple more times. So I definitely plan to do the free week trial of Discovery Plus so that I can watch that. It's a 2-part, I believe it's about 2 hours. It's called Carol's Cage Fight on Discovery Plus. And all of these things are coming out in time for us to really keep getting it out there in front of everyone. If you can go to bigcatact.com, it's super simple. This is Filmo, by the way. I think I said that already, but I'm trying to talk about too many things all at once. I pretty much couldn't sleep after watching the conservation game, which was not great after a 5-day vacation where I was sleeping, but last night was much better, so. Mr. Phillip, just doing after breakfast groomings. He's so darn cute. And we've got a Shiloh over here doing the same thing, grooming. So we know it's not necessary to send you guys free gifts, but to be totally honest, our gift shop has been closed down. Hi! Since March of 2020. We have no plans of reopening the gift shop on site here, and we aren't always selling as many items as we'd hope online. This is Shiloh. And so we have a lot of items in the gift shop that we are basically doing a liquidation sale coming up soon for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and our early bird specials. So we also thought it would be a good way of clearing out some of that space by rewarding you guys for making the call of the wild. And if you don't want what we send you, you can re-gift it. So I don't have the specials yet. I will be making those for next week, but if you guys shop at bigcatrescue.biz, then you're probably part of our email list. So please keep an eye out. I will be sending out an email this Sunday, and then again on next Wednesday, next Friday, and next Monday. And then of course, it'll be Giving Tuesday. So this is my busiest month time frame, is Walkabout through through Giving Tuesday usually. So, and then again around Christmas. But definitely do your shopping early so you give us enough time and our volunteers enough time to be shipping items to you. I can tell you that our 2022 Big Cat Rescue calendar, we have just over 300 of those left. So if you haven't ordered one yet, go for it. Jenny and Aaron have been shipping those like crazy. I do not know if we're going to be making an additional order this year. We did that last year, and then we got stuck with about 200 calendars that didn't sell. So we are not trying to waste money. So that is why this is going to be a little more of an exclusive calendar. At least that's how I understand it at this point. So the calendar features photographs from myself and Jamie designed it, and it's incredible. Looks so, so, so good. So much groomins, Mr. Shiloh. All right, we have now officially seen every single cat in the front half of the sanctuary. We started with Priya and have worked our way down. I don't want my phone to overheat or die on us, so we're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna get back on my cart. We're gonna head to Smalls. I think she was already in her princess tower. We're expecting rain today, so I'm sure the cats already feel it. So I know this is the time of year where everybody feels like all we're doing is asking for money and go buy this and spend money on this. But I promise that that will die down after the holidays. I know you're getting it from every organization and every store and social media and everywhere. So we just really appreciate it, because when you spend money here, you donate here, 100% of all of those profits goes to the care of these cats and the rescues of our rehab, which has expanded. It's not just bobcats nowadays. We've had quite a few squirrels this year, several bunnies, again, our first flying squirrel. Gilligan is still on funcation, and so is Kimba. They're still gonna have to construct Kimba's cage. There's my princess, Miss Smalls. Hi, sweet girl. She tends to hold a little grudge against me when I leave for several days. Right, honey? On Tuesday, she was like, no thanks, I'm not coming down. I'm not gonna come down. If I'd had time to try to see her yesterday, she probably would have, but I didn't want her to associate me with not getting food. So I avoided her yesterday. Right, babe? My special girl. So again, shop bigcatrescue.biz. That's what you type into your browser, and it's going to take you to our Shopify store. That's our main store. But please don't forget that we do have a secondary store. You can find that at bigcatrescue.org/tees, T-E-E-S, and that is our spring store. So our spring store has actually quite a few of our exclusive designs from many of our supporters who have graciously donated. I actually have 2 designs sitting on deck from Ruth and Allie that I just haven't had time to put in the stores yet. But I can give you a teaser that one of them involves a serval that we don't have a design for, and one of them involves 4 bobcats that we don't have designs for. So keep your eye on that. All right. I see a Nala. I'm kind of trailing behind this feeding route because I don't want to distract the cats, but they moved forward. So, hi, Nala Bean. Hi, Beanie. Oh, goodness sakes. Hi, Miss Beanie. Good morning. You look so pretty today. You look so pretty today. Thanks, Karen, for that reminder. I don't think I've plugged Amazon Smile recently on here. That is one of your best ways. There are many ways you guys can help the cats totally for free. And one of those ways is if you're already shopping and spending money on Amazon, you can set it up where you're going to be able to see that all of your purchases help the cats. So Amazon Smile is exactly like shopping on regular Amazon, but it gives you the option to choose your charity of choice. and then you're able to choose Big Cat Rescue, and they will donate 0.5% of your purchase to us instead of them keeping it. And that is very amazing for us because you guys have helped us reach like well over $350,000 since we started in that program years ago. So that is such an easy way for you guys to donate to the cats without it actually coming from you. It comes from Amazon, which is amazing. Because if you're already shopping there, why not give? Oh, Nala, did you see that big bird fly over? You sure did. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Got so many more cats to still see. Somewhere there's a Max and a Marianne. I wanna see these kids. Might be separated because of meds. Nope, not back here. Okay, yep, a door is down, so that tells me one of them is in here. Should be Max, because I see Marianne now. All right, we gotta go back around. Oh, still in his feeding lockout. Oh, there's a Des. Hi, Des. Hi, handsome. Good morning. I missed you. This is Mr. Des. All the grooming right now. All the grooming right now. Or the just hopeful not giving up that there's still food. Oh, Max does still have some food. Hi, Giant Bobcat. Mr. Giant Lynx. He's like, I put the lynx in Bobcat. He's so big. Getting every last crumb. And there's our beautiful Miss Marianne. Hi, Miss Marianne. Hi, cutie pie. What you thinking about? What you thinking about? Hi, cutie. It's like, I'm thinking about walking away. Going into my den. Okay, thanks for the 2 seconds of cuteness. Of course, if I don't keep moving, we're never gonna see all the cats. We're still not even halfway through. So we got Des. I just don't want to screw up the feeding route that is on this path. So unfortunately, I might end up bypassing some of this section, but don't worry, I'll make it up to you guys when I'm back. Now this Sunday, I'm actually volunteering because unfortunately, when I took time off, that means I have to do like double or triple time now that I'm back. So before the end of the month, I have to get my volunteer time in so that I can keep my med shift, because I just picked up to cover like 4 med shifts for people that are leaving during the holidays. So, busy, busy, busy. So I will try to do a live on Sunday, but I have no idea what time that's going to be. There's a Miss Cricket. If not, I think there's still probably a singing Sunday at 2 o'clock. And then on Tuesday, I will also be volunteering again this coming Tuesday. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a live that day either, because that'll be a longer volunteer day. Miss Cricks, meow. 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 Nope. She's like, I already got a full belly, so I don't need to talk to you no more. Miss Cricket. I did want to mention, I'm not usually one that can or will do a lot of talking about cats that cross the Rainbow Bridge because I just, like, personally can't handle a lot of that. But I do want to mention that Cricket did have a very special relationship with Sheena, so of course we're going to be watching her closely, and, you know, that was her neighbor. She does still have Ginger, which she also really likes. But I did want to mention that we have a really cute drawstring bag at bigcatrescue.biz. So if you search Sheena or Cricket, it's a double-sided bag. I'm going to eventually be taking that design down, of course, because we do tend to remove items like that. Looks like Crix didn't take all her messing yet. She's like, nope. So it's really cute because one side has Sheena and one side has Cricket, but I will be taking that down probably in the next week or so. So if that's something that you're interested in, you should definitely get it ordered. There's Miss Ginger back there. And then we'll most likely put up a new design for just Cricket. So there's Miss Ginger Serval. And right behind us is Mr. Hutch. Hutch usually will eat anything that you drop in front of him, but even he is smart. I think last time he chewed it out, so you just never know. Mr. Hutchkins! Uh-huh. Do you have anything else? Did he already take his? Yeah. Oh, good. He's real good. Yeah. Good job. You're such a good boy. I love it. I know I've been trying to stay out of your guys' way because I know this can be tough, but I also want to show everybody because I missed them. Yeah. Mr. Zukari. Hi, Zuzu. Hi, Zuzu. Have you guys, you haven't done Gilligan?
No, after him.
They're going to do him? Okay. All right, cool.
He's been playing with his ball.
I saw.
He's adorable.
I love it. He's definitely feeling better. Mr. Zukari. There's Mr. Gilligan. So Gilligan's still on Funcation, and a lot of people got some really cute screenshots of him playing with his toys out there, which has been amazing. Hi, Gil. Hi, handsome boy. Which is so funny because he hardly plays with anything you give him. But he's doing well. You can watch him on his camera, bigcatcams.com, if you want to see Gilligan. He's gonna stay out, I think, for a little bit longer. I lost my radio, I gotta find that. Fell off of me. We will just have to see when he's gonna come home, because I don't know. They wanted to keep him on the same schedule as Kimba, but at this point, it might benefit him to just head on home, so we'll see. All right. We're gonna leave the cart here for a second. We're gonna go back and see our caracals. Jinx had a couple of lockouts break on him, so he's actually eating now. Instead of down here where he usually does, he's eating down by Nikita. Hi, Miss Chaos. Hi, pretty. They're almost to you. They're almost to you. I know you're a pretty good girl. You usually take your med. She just wants the food. It don't matter. Miss Chaos. Let's go see the boy. Oh, Gilligan is running. Hi, sweet boy. I'm sorry. I guess Aaron and Afton have your breakfast. I guess Aaron and Afton have your breakfast, sweetie pie. Yeah. Ooh. 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 That is my way of telling him I love him. I have no idea how he reads it, but hi, cutie. Hi, Cyrus. Hi, love bug. I miss that boy. Oh, he's panting something crazy. He's panting something crazy today. Wow. Cyrus is a lot like Hutch in the way of just being totally crazy when it involves food. Totally crazy. That's good though. We need you guys to get some exercise. Just laying around in one spot's not fun. All right, love bug. I'm glad I got to see you. I love you. Don't worry, they're coming. They're coming. He's like, not only did we get fasted, now breakfast is 2 hours late. It's a huge undertaking to medicate 46 big cats, all of which are smart enough to chew out the pill. So you're constantly restuffing the medication over and over and over again. And when you only have maybe 6 feeders in the morning that are qualified to do it, it takes a long time. I'm not gonna get close to Manny, sorry everybody, but I'm smarter than that. In fact, most of the big cats, unless they've had the breakfast, I mean, we consider them all big cats, but you know what I mean. Let's see, Alethea. So Jordan's got Diablo going. Mr. Diablo. Looks like he drug his out of his lockout. I don't know where Alethea is though. We might have missed her. He's got to get fancy with that on Diablo. I figured he did. Yep. Yep, the tiny gentleman is very smart. Oh, there's Alethea. Okay, I was like, somewhere over here. So just so everybody's aware, every first Sunday of the month, we do ivermectin, which is a dewormer. Hi, Alethea. Look at you under there. Today they are getting Brevecto, which is flea medication. That's only quarterly. And then we do another type of dewormer called Panicure for 3 days in a row, but that is only quarterly as well. And then of course we medicate for other ailments as they come up, things like arthritis, hot spots, mosquito allergies, various things like that. So this is Alethea. She's a serval in her favorite spot. You better encourage Diablo that he's got to take it. Hi, sir. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. And the thing we have to be careful about is, of course, Flea medications and all medications are based off of the species, their ages, and their weights. So we have to make sure that doses are correct. It's a lot of prep work. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now and everybody's still out feeding. So, all right, I think we have now officially seen every small of the big cats. And Afton and Aaron are down there at Nikita, so that tells me that they're doing Nikita, Jinx, and Manny. Manny's not done yet though, because he is still in full stalker mode. And he won't even look our direction because he knows those are the people with his food. Those are the people with his food. Right? I don't think I skipped anyone. The only cat we didn't get to see was Lovey because she is smart and she's like, this could be one of two things, medication or a vet visit. And of course I did not show Simba Savannah, but he is on a full-time camera. He's the only cat here that gets that of an up-close full-time camera, so I figured you guys would forgive me for skipping him. I don't ever forget him. He's one of my favorite boys, but so Aaron is with Jinx. How's it going?
Not bad. We've only done like 3-4.
Yeah, I was slowly stalking behind all the small cat, and now I've shown every small cat, so I'm like, now I'm creeping around the big cats.
Trying to get a leopard to realize that there's a hunk of meat next to his face. Makes me concerned.
Yeah, follow your nose, buddy. Oh, good, okay. So Jinx is in the middle of getting his. She said there's a chunk of red that he pushed off the plate. Oh, he found it. Good job, bud. So he is just in his feeding lockout. He actually has a football field length worth of enclosures all hooked together, and that's where Jinx is. But he's eating down here near Nikita right now because his feeding lockout rope on the other end has become frayed and we don't want it to hurt anybody, so it is not being used at the moment until it's repaired. All right, so we've got Jinx in there. We're gonna go see Nikki, see where she ended up. Oh, still in her lockout drinking water. Perfect. Hi, Knick-Knack. Hi, baby. Oh, I missed that girl. I missed that girl. Hi, babe. Thanks. Yummy breakfast burp. Yummy breakfast burp. Did you get all your medicine and you got all your food and then you got your long drink of water? Perfect. Perfect. So November 30th, which is less than 2 weeks away now, that's our Giving Tuesday, but that's also would be Nikita's 20th rescue anniversary. Right, lady? My very goodness. 20 years since they found you chained up in a basement. Sweet lady. Yeah. Yeah. Best girl. I missed you so much. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, it's hard to leave for even a couple days, let alone 6 days. Not see this face. I know. a huge thank you to everybody who's helping each other out in the comments. My mind has been swirling, trying to make sure I don't miss a single cat. All right, sweet lady, let's show everybody those feetsies. Look at those feetsies. Yeah, look at those feetsies. All right, sweetheart. Yes, I know. I know. It's not more food. It's a stupid stabilizer. Yeah, show everybody those cute feet. Look at those cute feet. All right, we gotta keep going. We got several more cats in the home stretch. In the home stretch. Okay. So we are gonna go back around the corner. She can't drive with her hands because her hands are all goopy. So she's driving with her forearms. All right, let's look for Max and Simba. Of course, now I'm starting to feel bad because I'm getting all up in their business while they're feeding the big cats, but Simba's usually pretty easy. I feel like Max is gonna be the tough one. So Simba's getting his full breakfast. Say, Simba don't care about no flea men.
He already ate.
Yep. Woo! So you can see how he was outside of the lockout. Now he's in the lockout because her hands are safely out of there. And he took his flea med right away. So full diet for Mr. Simba. We plan to feature on Giving Tuesday. We'll probably most likely do a feeding tour. We will be handing out enrichment throughout the day, and we plan to feature Nikita, Simba, Max, and Kimba because in just a few days it will be their 2-year rescue anniversary. And we're so excited to have a $35,000 match this year for Giving Tuesday. So thankful for those generous donors and for everybody who's going to donate to the match, especially. Get more bang for your buck for the big cats. So Mr. Simba's eating over there. Mr. Max looks interested, which is exciting. Hi, Maxie Moo. And you're down here where I never see you. Just slinking around. There's Max's sign right here. He's like, hello. I know I don't always want to eat, but today I want to eat. Joyce, no, we have not handed out turkeys or hens quite yet. We tend to do that the week of or the day of Thanksgiving. Generally though, I know we've already ordered them because so many of you guys have donated them. Let me do a loop around real quick and we'll head out towards Outback. Try to see all the rest of the big cats. And then I think we will have successfully seen every cat on property minus Miss Lovey. Smart girl. We did hand out Kimba's turkey though, so he did get his the day of our Wildcat Walkabout, as well as, let's see, who else got their turkey that day? Manny. Yep, Manny and Kimba got their turkeys that day. There's my girl. There's my Kali girl. But everybody else will be getting theirs slowly but surely leading up to and on Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because, you know, this is the time of year where the cats get tons of different enrichments because of the holidays. So everybody got pumpkins this year. All the small cats also got gourds this year. But we made sure every small cat got a big full-size carved pumpkin as well. So everybody will get turkeys and hens as well. Maybe not a full one because, again, age, species, and health needs. So not everyone can eat bone anymore, or will, or nobody, not everybody can eat a 12-pound turkey. So, but we are finding that along with a lot of other goods in the world, there's a lot of shortages and there's a lot of issues, and they are all way more expensive than they've been in the past. So what we're going to have to do is Victor is already ordering all of our pine trees. We always hand out Christmas trees every year. Every cat gets a pine tree. And we will be doing that, but we will start handing those out very, very soon. Probably a whole month ahead of time, because if they just sit here in the Florida heat before we hand them out, they're going to go bad. So what I'm excited about, though, is I mentioned it to one of the heads of our enrichment committee members, and someone who gets together every single Wednesday night to make paper enrichment for the cats. They are making all kinds of cute Christmas and holiday themed enrichments for us to either hang on their trees, put under their trees, or just hand out to them. So very excited about that. So that's going to be starting sooner than later. We'll be doing photos and videos, gathering all that content now that we will be sharing later. All right, we got our Kali moment. Gorgeous lady. They're coming your way, I promise, babe. All right, so we only have Jasmine, Kimba, and Aria left. So I've been live for well over an hour now. I've done a ton of updates specifically about rehabs. If I didn't mention anything, it's because there's nothing new to mention. Miss Jazz, are you chasing? Nope, she's like, I'm not chasing, so I've had full belly. This is Jasmine. So I'm actually going to turn on the fundraiser at bigcatrescue.biz if you guys want to help purchase the Christmas trees this year, because they are expensive and they are in demand, and we're trying to get them before we can't get them. So that is the plan. So I'll be turning that on today. Along with, you can still purchase the turkeys and hens, but we've ordered those. We just haven't started handing them out yet. Ooh, she's like, okay, Matt, lockout. I know, honey, I'm not the feeder today. I'm not the feeder today. So make sure if you guys want to purchase any of those items, you can do that, especially next week when you are already hopefully purchasing items for our early bird special Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is Aria's. Hi, honey. I know. So this very long live today, I have successfully shown you every cat that is a permanent resident here at Big Cat Rescue, minus physically seeing Lovey. You can learn about every single one of these cat stories if you go to our website, bigcatrescue.org/cat bio. So sweet. And I did all kinds of verbal updates about our float campaign, the conservation game viewings, Discovery Plus, Rehab, Pia and Venkman's release yesterday, all the holiday stuff, and most importantly, definitely keep making that call of the wild. Support the Big Cat Public Safety Act, and do that at bigcatact.com. My goodness, sweetest girl in the world. My Ohio girl. So many Ohio girls here. I was telling Jamie that yesterday. I was like, of course I have always supported Big Cat Rescue's mission to put ourselves out of business. We want to end the problem at its core so that we don't even have to rescue these types of animals in the U.S. But what kills me, especially after watching the conservation game, I already knew it was a problem, but physically seeing the exotic animal auctions and things like that that take place in the state of Ohio especially. I know it's everywhere, but it hits my heart because it's Ohio and that's where I was born and raised. And there are just so many cats here that have come from places in Ohio because of the Columbus Zoo and their activity with their ambassador animals, and anybody who wants to be a celebrity and hold baby animals on talk shows and all of those things. It just really hit hard, and I'm really hoping you guys will take time this Monday to make sure that you get to view that, the conservation game film. So, all right, Miss Aria, I have one tiger left. One tiger left. Of course, he's on vacation and he is in 2.5 acres, so I don't know if we'll actually get to see him. Let's see where he might be hanging out. Maybe he would be down here pacing around in this corner. Mr. Kimba is who I'm looking for. Of course, he is on an Explore camera as well, bigcatcams.com. I know Deb posted that everything is fully updated over there, so if you're looking for any of the cats that have cameras here, that is the place that you're going to find it, assuming that the cameras are functioning. Unfortunately, especially in the rehab hospital, in the rehab area, the signals fade in and out a lot of the time. And so you're not always guaranteed. Well, maybe he's in a den in the roof section, hiding and waiting. So let's go back down. But you ought to be able to find every single camera located there. Keep you busy this weekend while I'm gone. I gave an update about my potential lives for this week and next week. So again, rewatch this. Make sure you've subscribed as well to dailybigcat.com. I don't do pretty much anything. That's all Afton and Lauren for bigcattv.com, our main YouTube channel, which has over 1 million subscribers. Deb and I are kind of the ones over on dailybigcat.com because that is all of our lives and unscripted. Let's see. Maybe you guys probably already know where he's at. Oh, he's out in the middle den. Of course he is. Okay. Let me walk around. I've got to at least show him. Lovey wouldn't show her face at all, but let's see if I can at least zoom in enough for you guys to see this gorgeous boy. And this is where we're wrapping up for the day because it's been like an hour and a half. I don't even know, I'm not even sure if my phone will last that long, so this is interesting new research to find out how long can I be live before my phone just dies. Okay, this will be tricky, but I'm going to try because he is out in that center den. Thank goodness Zoom is back. There he is. Mr. Kimba, youngest tiger here at Big Cat Rescue. We're approaching his 2-year rescue anniversary from being liberated from the circus life in Guatemala. Since the 4 of us were just in Belize for a few days, that borders Guatemala, and we were only a handful of miles away from the border, and there's just some kind of feeling that rushes over you thinking about those boys living there when you're literally looking around at this gorgeous jungle and then you're thinking about them having to have lived in cages the size of queen-size mattresses, and just so glad that I got to come home to see these 3 boys living a much more peaceful life and much larger enclosures. All right, guys, well, thank you for hanging out with me for so long. Hopefully this makes up for the week that I wasn't here. We did do a live yesterday as well for Pia and Venkman getting ready for their release. So find all of my lives, close to 1,000 of them, over at dailybigcat.com. And I will be seeing you guys again in a few days. Take care, everybody. So good to be home.